Hello, this is a quick video on just a couple of suggestions that could be made to cater to the English-speaking community that are going to be using either Zalo or this dictionary. Whether you're teaching abroad in Vietnam, teaching English in Vietnam, or you're on a random dating site, or even purchasing something. Alright, so I'm going to go to open. Right off in the beginning, we could probably do something with just geolocating and seeing where the account is from, or the IP address to see what language they would prefer, or have a drop-down menu. But just to have this Vietnamese little blurb here, I have no idea what it says. And I can't even copy and paste this part here to, put it into Google Translate. Okay. Yep. Because I would assume click back here. Search. Nope. Click back. Drop down menu. I have no idea what this means. Maybe if you could hover, if we hovered above the icon or the menu, it would offer different interpretations, or it would have a drop-down menu in the beginning to let the user choose their primary language. That way you don't have to do any of the UI or any of the CSS styling later on. It's great that you have the menu or the options here, because I know that's options. And then I have right here, I see English, boom, and everything changes. Enable copy to translate. All right. Let's say ex-wife. The goat. It would be nice also if I could tap over it and it would pronounce it. Or give me the option of copying it, maybe. Like copying and pasting it. Because if I say a phrase, it might be, or just make it a little easier. Or translate sentences. Please write a sentence. Okay. Looking for my future ex-wife. Yeah, if they're like in the corner right here, to have like a where it speaks back to you, so I can know how to say it. Like, cause I'm a Vietnamese speaker, so I know like a little bit. So maybe you can also have like a fluency level, like intermediate, beginner. I don't know, this is for data mining purposes. But for the enunciation back here, and then maybe on the bottom, have a copy. So let's say if I double tap this, I tap once, copy. So to let the user know that if I just tap it once, it's copied. It would be also nice that when I go to Zalo, let's say I go to this person, it'd be nice if I could double, oh, cool, never mind. I guess my keyboard already does that, but to allow a double tap to paste the last thing that you had, or maybe even a clipboard situation. Or just like an integration of having it in there. Let's see if I click the middle button. Awesome, it does the reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of buttons that there isn't any context. Because if you look back at this, those are just two brackets. Maybe if you did the arrow signs, that looks like recycling, or like the switching, like two arrows, so the user would know that you could just press that button and it would reverse the languages. Also, maybe buttons that we could do, or actionable buttons, could be in a different color. Please write a sentence, because that's English. Okay. I chose Vietnamese. That's cool. There are okay. All right. Now I think that's, kind of just it for now. I haven't really looked through this app yet, but I kind of like what Zalo's doing. I love the growth that it's really occurring through Vietnam. So congrats on that. But when you decide on expanding to English-speaking countries, there's a few changes that you may need to make in order to have a lower bounce rate with users. There's a couple things you can incorporate, like a dual-lingual system, where it's a kind of a gamification of the words, like the word of the day. You could slowly build points off that could just be utilized through the whole ecosystem. And I think that's what Zalo's kind of trying to do, kind of like the Ali group of Vietnam, starting with the messaging and then kind of broadening out to everything, where half the apps you use on a daily basis are from this group. And that's it.